What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Menace, and today we are coming in with a banger of a video, a true hoot and a holler. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. You guys are in for a fucking great story time. Now, this story time I have filmed fucking countless amounts of times, okay? Countless amounts of fucking times. And all ways we always have something go fucking wrong, okay? Every single motherfucking time, okay? So, let's jump right in. I don't want to waste anybody's time, but before we do, please, for anybody who's new here, please feel free to like and subscribe, and as well, drop a comment down below. You know what I mean? It only helps out the channel. Smash that notification button because it really, really would help me out. Thank you guys very much for anybody who does. But let's jump right in. I want to tell you guys about the time that I picked up a Teletubby and he vomited in my car. Let's get right into it. So I got to take you back to about fucking October 2023. Okay. And so I was best buddies with this guy named Theo. Okay. Now, me and Theo were hanging out mostly because me and Walter weren't really on talking terms at the time. Okay. Walter had this fucking girlfriend and she just didn't like me very much. I don't really know why. Never really got like a full answer on it. I think it was because because I smoked weed and she didn't like that I smoked weed, but I don't fucking know. I also think that it's because she wanted all of his time and then I took him away from her and she was never willing to give me a chance. So then she just like basically made him cut me off. But whatever the fucking case may be, so me and Walter weren't on talking terms, and so me and Theo, we were like best motherfucking buddies, you feel me? The best way I could describe our relationship, it was like he was the Robin to my Batman, bro. He was like my sidekick, dude. I could call this kid up at 2 a.m. and be like, yo, what are you doing? And his ass is up watching FNAF videos, bro. He was fucking in it, okay? So, on this fateful fucking day, me and Theo were hanging out, okay? And we had a friend from a different high school who was in their school play, okay? And so we were like, "Hey, let's go see fucking what are we gonna call her? I don't fucking know. Ashley. I know I already have an Ashley in my stories, but it's just a random fucking name. Wanted to go see Ashley in the school play. And so we were like, yeah, fuck yeah, we want to go see her, whatever, cool. And so we decided that it would be the best option to get really fucking stoned and dress up. Now, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, it's still to this day, I work at a suit place. Okay. I work at like a suit shop. All right. And so I had like a very well assortment of suits. And so my idea for my costume was going to be that I would dress up in a nice fucking three-piece suit, shirt and tie, ladies and gentlemen. And I was going to go in as like a fucking recruiting agent, like looking, scouting for good talent. You feel me? That was my idea. Okay. And then Theo, he didn't work at a suit shop, okay? So he didn't have just a suit on fucking hand, okay, ladies and gentlemen? He didn't have something like that. So we picked the next best thing. We dressed this powerfully little plump white boy up as a pimp. We got him a purple fucking fuzzy robe with a cheetah print collar, a nice fedora, sunglasses from Dollar Tree, as well as the Dollar Tree big ass gold money sign hanging down. He was shirtless underneath the robe with some shorts and his fucking Nike kicks, okay? Okay? So, to say the least, we looked like a bunch of fucking retards. But the issue is we got dressed at like 10 o'clock. Okay, 10 o'clock a.m. Right? The play didn't start till like 6 ish, 6 p.m. So we were kind of just vibing in a suit and a pimp outfit for like hours. Well, eventually around midday, we get a text from our other buddy, and for the sake of the video, we're gonna call him Shrek. The reason I would call him Shrek is because he legitimately looked like fucking Shrek. When I tell you that this was like a 6'7" fucking 350-pound man, bro. And I'm not talking man, I'm talking he's a beast, dude. Like Andre the Giant with no neck. Um, Shrek, if you're listening to this, no fucking hate in my heart for you, dude. I love you, buddy. Um, But yeah, this motherfucker is going by Shrek for the video. So Shrek gives us a text and he's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing today?" And so we fill him in on our fucking little plans. We're like, "Yeah, we're gonna get really stoned and we're gonna go see a fucking play." And he's like, "Yo, bet, can I come with?" He's like, "I have a costume." And now I'm like, "Okay, maybe." See, the thing about Shrek is not a lot of people in my friend group really fucked with him, okay? I genuinely kinda did, not because out of pity, but, like, low key out of pity. He was a great guy, he was a nice guy, it was just people just didn't like him very much in my friend group, but I would always bring him around because 'cause I'm like, if he wants to hang out, like, I'm not gonna say no, like, I don't wanna be a bad friend, you know what I mean? So whatever the case may fucking be, um he texts us saying, "Can he come?" I look over at Theo. I'm like, "Theo, can he come?" And he's like, and Theo's like, "No." He's like, no, I'm good." And I'm like, fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna veto you on this. And so I tell him he can come with. I'm like, "What's your costume?" He's like, "I have a yellow Teletubby outfit." So then the idea pops in my head of a 6'7", 350-pound burly ogre named Shrek in a yellow Teletubby outfit. Well, immediately I'm fucking sold, okay? So then around like 4 o'clock, we drive over to Shrek's house. And mind you, me and Theo had never fucking been there ever, okay? And so we pull up to the address, GPS, whatever. We hop out, we knock on the door, and we can hear Shrek from like the other side of the house just yell out, like, "Come in." And so we're like, okay, cool. I guess we'll just let ourselves in. Thankfully, no one was home because that would have been a little fucking awkward. But when I tell you that I think these people just moved, I think these people just moved because there was boxes fucking everywhere. And no one was home. I just kind of like walked in and we didn't really know where Shrek was. So we're just kind of sitting in Shrek's like living space, living quarters, I guess, just kind of walking around like, and then we call out, Shrek, whatever, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm back here." I guess we had to go back into the little hallway all the way to the back, and then we were in his room. So eventually we get into his room, right? And he walks out of the fucking bathroom in full Teletubby geared up. He even has the little fucking mask with the ears, you feel me? With the big ass fucking little like zodiac symbol or whatever on his forehead. I don't really know. I don't really watch Teletubbies. Is that like a fucking TV antenna or some shit? I don't really know. Whatever the fucking case may be. So he comes out and I'm just dying laughing. I'm like, this is so funny. Again, 6'7", 350-pound man, okay, with no neck, dressed in a yellow Teletubby outfit. Shit was hilarious. Okay. And so I'm like, "Yo, like, are you still down to smoke?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, I take my brother's edibles all the time." I'm like, "Okay, cool, bet." He finishes up, he like feeds his cat or some shit. We head out to the car. Well, we walk out to the car, hop in, Shrek sits back seat, Theo takes front seat, okay? And I reach down into my little center console, grab my cart, and I hit that shit, pass it over to Theo. Theo hits that shit. But before Shrek can hit it, I'm like, "Hold on, buddy. Let me help you out." Because mind you, he tells me that he's taken his brother's edibles before, like he's done it before. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. So I turned it on red. Now the cart had three different settings. The first one was green, probably like a 2.0 voltage. Okay. Then the next one was blue, probably a 3.0 voltage. Then they had red, and I'm pretty sure that was like a 3.5 to a 4 voltage. Okay. To put that into stoner terms, it was the highest fucking setting. Okay. Whatever the case may be, I pass over the cart on red to Shrek. He hits it, takes maybe a 3-second hit, blows out a fat cloud. I'm like, cool. Now, the reason I put it on red was not to drug this kid. The reason I put it on red is because he's a 350-pound, 6'7" Teletubby. Okay? I wanted him to at least feel something. Okay? I'm fucking around with Randy Savage over here. This ain't my fucking problem, but I'm trying to make sure he has a good time. Sorry. So we back out of the parking spot, whatever, and we're like, yo, we got two different stops. We got to stop at fucking Starbucks and we got to stop at Dollar Tree and then we'll head to the play, you know? So we roll up to Starbucks and he's kind of tweaking a little bit, Shrek. He's kind of tweaking a little bit. And so I have Theo stay in the car with him, and I'm like, "Yo, you're gonna be chilling, you know. Theo, stay in the car with him. I'll go just go in and order us some shit." I think I was like 3 caramel frappes or some shit. I come out, I pass everybody the drinks, and I'm like, "Yo, how you feeling?" And he's like, he's just muttering to himself, like almost like heroin addict babbling. You know what I mean? Like fucking like some crazy fucking gonna cast a spell on me type shit. Okay. Whatever the fucking case may be, we start driving over to Dollar Tree. Wasn't a very far drive, maybe 5 minutes max. Okay. We pull up to Dollar Tree, and this fucking kid is just progressively getting worse. Okay. He's drinking his caramel frappe, and he's saying that he's chewing on his own teeth. Okay? Make that make sense. Make that he's chewing on his own teeth. No fucking clue. So I pull up into the parking spot right outside of Dollar Tree, and I'm like, "Hey Theo, stay in the car with him, keep him cool. Last thing I need him to do is get paranoid, right? Walk out, and me and Theo are walking into the car, and he's fucking out there basically in his fucking underwear, just tweaking. I'm like, stay in the car with him, you'll be chilling. I'll go run into Dollar Tree. So I get out, run over to Dollar Tree, hop in, and walk in, what the fuck ever, and I fucking call my mom. Okay, my mom is the fucking goat. Okay, my mom is the type of parent that you can come to me with whatever, no judgment. I love that about my mom. That is one of the characteristics that I hope to carry on to my children. And so when shit always would hit the fan, my mom would be the one I'd call because she would be clear headed. She'd know what the fuck was going on. You know what I mean? And so I was like, okay, cool. So I go into Dollar Tree, call my mom, like, yo, mom, this kid's like low key tweaking. I'm like, I don't know what to do, you know? And she's like, Menace, what did you give him? And I'm like, it's a pen. Like I've been smoking on the same shit. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with him. And she's like, you'll be fine. Just buy your fucking shit, go to the car, calm him down. She's like, worst comes to worst, bring him here. We'll make him sure he's comfortable. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. She's like, just make sure that you're comforting him. I'm like, yeah. So I go back out to the car, and as I'm walking to the car, I see Theo just like looking at me through the passenger side window, and his eyes are fucking wide. Like he just saw a ghost butt fucking another ghost. Do you get what I'm saying? Like wide as fuck. So I walk back into the car, and Theo just starts like kind of rambling to me. He's like, dude, like this kid's fucked up. He's like, he's fucking tweaking. And I look back and I'm like, dude, calm down, Shrek. You're fine. You're okay. You're just high. I'm like, me and Theo have been hitting the same shit, you know? And Shrek's just like, dude, no, I don't feel good. Again, fucking heroin addict rambling, okay? And I'm like, dude, you're fucking starting to tweak me out. I'm like, just fucking have a good time, okay? You feel me? Have a fun time. So we back out and we start heading to the school, right? For the school play, what the original plan was. And we're driving on this one road, right? And it has a bunch of fucking potholes. I'm talking fucking lot of potholes, okay? All of a sudden, I just hear Shrek go from the back, I think I'm gonna throw up. And as I look around, this fucking kid projectile vomits all over my back seat, all over the passenger seat, the back of it where Theo was sitting, all over the back, through the fucking headrest, all over the side of the door, all over the floor mat, all over the seat, everywhere. I immediately slam on my brakes. Theo didn't give no fucks. He was pulling stuntman today, okay? He fucking just opens the door, chucks himself out like he's on fucking fire, and starts dropping and rolling, okay? Mind you, in a shirtless fucking pimp robe. Whatever the case may be, I speed dial my mom. I'm like, yo, the kid just threw up. And she's like, okay, you just bring him here. Just bring him here. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm like, okay, cool. So I get Theo back in the car. I'm like, we're just gonna go to my mom's house. I'm like, Mom, can you please stay on the phone with me? I'm like, I'm going to tweak out if otherwise. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. Totally, totally fine. And me, Theo, and Shrek, we start driving to my mom's house. Now, my mom's house was like a town away, so it took a little bit. And as we're driving, fucking this kid is just swaying back and forth. He's fucking not feeling good. And then at one point, I had to pull over because he had to vomit outside my car. So not only is it all in my car, but now it's on the side of my fucking car. Great. Okay. So we pull up to my mom's house and my mom's waiting there for us, right? And me and Theo just jump out. We're like, I don't even know what the fuck to do right now. I'm like scared shitless. And she's like, it's okay. Just go inside. I already had some pizza rolls fucking made for you. Fucking W mom, bro. As I'm having a fucking panic attack, you're going to sit there and make me pepperoni pizza rolls? That's what I'm talking about. That's some W fucking mom shit. Well, as me and Theo are sitting there dunking our pizza rolls and ranch, fucking she's basically lifting. Mind you, my mom is a 5'2", 30-year-old woman, right? Lifting this 6'7", 350-pound yellow Teletubby covered in vomit out the back seat of my car. And she's just like kind of guiding him up and like walking him towards the house. He gets all the way to the front steps. Hold on, I gotta hit my vape. He gets all the way to the front steps. And my mom is like, "Yo, I'm sorry, but I'm not having you walk around my house covered in vomit." He's like, "No, I understand." And so my mom forces this fucking poor 6'7", 350-pound man with a neck beard to strip in front of his classmates out of his Teletubby outfit into his tidy whities. Okay? I had to run into my room and I grabbed him like a shorts and a t-shirt or something, and fucking he goes to the bathroom, right? And my mom's like, "Do you have to throw up anymore?" And I'm like, and he's like, "No, I'm fine." And she's like, "Okay, well then you need to take a shower. Do you think you could wash your own hair? Because he had long hair. He's like, it's all up in his hair and everything." And he's like, "No." So my mom proceeds to shampoo and conditioner this fucking kid's head, okay? Whatever the case may be, I had to go throw out his vomity fucking Teletubby outfit. No one else was going to do it, so I throw it in the trash, right? Theo's in the fucking living room snacking on some pizza rolls, fucking baby cradling back and forth because he's scared shitless. I don't even know what the fucking movie we had on was. I think it might have been Shrek, actually, which is kind of ironic. But he was fucking sitting there just rocking back and forth. I remember it. And I'm like, "Are you good, dude?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then all of a sudden we hear Shrek like call out from the bathroom. He's like, "Where's my phone?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't know where, like, did you have it in the car?" So I go check the car, vomit-filled car. It's not there. I'm like, "Okay, where is it?" All of a sudden I start trying to call it and I realize that the phone is in his vomit colored or vomit fucking Teletubby outfit. Which is in my trash can, mind you, like my outside trash can. So now I gotta go dumpster diving for this fucking kid in a vomit fucking. Oh my god, this shit's so nasty. I had to fucking reach in there, grab his vomit covered Teletubby outfit, reach into his pocket and grab his phone, and set it back into the fucking trash can. I bring the phone to him. I'm like, "Yo, okay, whatever." My mom is like, "Okay, his hair is washed. We're gonna go put him to bed. Menace, we're gonna go fucking use your bed." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." She goes and fucking tucks him in, tells him a fucking good night story or whatever the fuck. I don't know. The real consequences were for the other two kids who didn't know what the fuck to do. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, do I get my car detailed? I'm like, or do I just go to I didn't have money. I was working at fucking McDonald's. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. And I was like, "Theo, will you come with me?" I'm like, "I'll clean it all up." I'm like, "But will you come with me to go to get a car wash?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, I'll come with you." I'm like, "Okay, bet." We hop in the car and we're just like debriefing, bro. We're like, this night was so fucked. This was like, mind you, Theo didn't even want the kid to be there. Like, I invited this fucking guy, like unwillingly to Theo. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, we pull up to the fucking car wash. I start trying to vacuum out my car from all the vomit. There was so much of it, dude, it pooled up on my floor mats. That's a graphic description, but I'm being so dead ass. You know what's even worse? I'm sitting there vacuuming in between the seat and the outside of my car, right? Like that little gap right where your phone falls, you feel me? And I'm sitting there and I'm vacuuming, and all of a sudden a piece of fucking vomit gets sucked up through the vacuum, but it like missed the vacuum. Like it was like a chunk, and it landed on my fucking face. I was pissed. It also didn't help that I put Theo on fucking DJ duty and he's playing Where Is My Mind by the Pixies. I just start fucking maniacally laughing like the Joker because I'm having a mental fucking breakdown. I am cleaning up a fucking 350 pound, 6'7" man's vomit out of the back seat of my car and it just landed supremely on my right cheek. I'm not fucking with tonight, okay? I felt like I was in motherfucking Fight Club with this song playing, okay? Whew, I'm getting anxious thinking about this shit low key. So, eventually I did the best of my ability of cleaning up this vomit with the fucking shop vac provided by Swift Wash, okay? I get in the front seat. I'm like, Theo, what do you want to do? He's like, can you just bring me home, bro? He's like, I'm just over tonight. He's like, can you just bring me home? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I get it. This isn't your mess. It was my cart. I invited the kid. He's at my mom's house. I'm like, you really have no ties to this. And he's like, yeah, okay, cool. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm like, yeah, no, I was chilling. Drop Theo off. Then I got to go back to my mom's house. I go to my mom's house and fucking we're like, okay, we got to bring the kid home eventually. So we wake him up, and he wakes up, and he's all groggy. We wake him up with a cup of water, and my mom's like, don't ever, like make fun of him for this. Don't ever make fun of him for this. This is probably like his most like the moment that he wakes up and thinks at night. You get what I'm saying? That keeps him awake. This is probably that moment. And now it's all plastered over YouTube, so have a fucking fun time, you guys. So yeah, I mean, I kind of fucked up on that rule. But whatever the case may be, I was nice for the night. So we wake him up and I drive him home. He's like, dude, I will pay for the car detailing. He's like, I will help you I'll help you clean it out tomorrow. I'm like, dude, just go home. I'm like, I'm good. I will figure it the fuck out. That's pretty much the end of the night. However, there is an aftermath to this. Mind you, this car is not my car. It's not in my name. It's my dad's car. So my dad really can do whatever the fuck he wants with the car at the end of the day, right? And so one day he was like, "Hey, me, we're going to go to the Wisconsin Dells." And he's like, we're going to take your car for it because we have better gas mileage. Mind you, this was about like 2 weeks after the event. Okay. I had sat there with vomit, like it just reeked of vomit, dude. I remember having to keep my windows cracked so that way I wouldn't get in my car and it'd just be a hot, steamy pile of fucking vomit stench. Okay. I remember that shit. 2 weeks go by. My dad's like, hey, we're taking your car to fucking Wisconsin Dells. And I tell him, like, no, dad, that's not happening. He's like, why? And I'm like, I'm sorry, but that can't happen. And he's like, why? And I upfront told him, I'm like, I had someone throw up in my car and I didn't want to tell you. And he goes and he smells it and he's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why didn't you tell me this? He's like, I would have cleaned out your car. I'm like, I didn't want you to be mad. He's like, why did the kid throw up? I completely blatantly lied to this fucking guy. Looked him dead in his eyes and said, I think he had a bad hot dog earlier that day. Dead ass what I told my dad. And he fucking bought it. He fucking bought it. Told my dad that this fucking 6'7", 350-pound neck bearded man ate a bad hot dog and he vomited in my car. Literally what I told my dad. Fucking bought it. So then my dad proceeded to detail my car. He got it fucking all cleaned out and stench has been away ever since. Thank you all very much for watching. I really hope you guys appreciate the video. This was kind of a long one, but you know what? Fucking sometimes story times are. So, if you appreciate the video, please like and subscribe, and drop a comment down below if you guys have ever thrown up off of the marijuana, the Mary Jane, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much. Have a great day.